Hi, I'm Peter Parker.
Hey, Peter Parker. You got something for me?
Welcome to WatchMojo, and today we're counting down our picks for everything we know so far about Spider-Man No Way Home.
No. If she knew, she would freak out. And when she freaks out, I freak out. Why?
Why? Because he probably has some hero stuff for you to do. You're a superhero.
I'm trying to say that something is coming.
For this list, we're looking at all known details for what might be the most anticipated Spider-Man movie ever. Do you have any No Way Home theories? Let us know in the comments. Number 10. It's a Marvel and Sony joint venture. August 2019 wasn't an easy time to be a Spider-Man fan. Don't get us wrong, Spider-Man Far From Home rocked, but conflict behind the scenes sent us all into a panic. Within only a few weeks, Far From Home grossed over $1 billion worldwide.
Thank you, Ms. Parker, for having me. And thank you guys for having me.
Surely that's enough to keep everyone happy. Apparently not, as Disney and Sony couldn't reach an agreement on how to divide profits. Although a third Spider-Man film set in the MCU was already in development, the two media giants went their separate ways for about a month.
I don't want to go, sir. Please. Please, I don't want to go. I don't want to go.
After fans protested and Tom Holland personally called Bob Iger, the companies reached a deal to keep Spidey in the MCU, with potential to cross over to the Sony Pictures universe of Marvel characters.
He said there is a world in where we can make this work, and then there was a bunch of phone calls back and forth from Tom Rothman. He was really instrumental in the process, and it was really interesting for me to have these two studio heads. What do you think?
Number 9. The creative team and cast. No Way Home will be another homecoming, bringing back Tom Holland as Peter Parker, Zendaya as MJ, and Jacob Batalon as Ned.
I don't spoil things. Name me one thing that I've actually spoiled.
Most of Peter's other school acquaintances are also returning, including Angourie Rice as Betty, Tony Revolori as Flash, and J.B. Smoove as Mr. Dell.
What do you think it is?
You know, being a man of science, witches.
Holland's brother Harry is even making a cameo as a drug dealer. Wait, is this set in the same universe as Cherry, or the work of the multiverse?
So, I went to Shaker Square to see some kids that I knew.
Either way, Jon Watts is back in the director's chair for the third time, and it won't be his last MCU movie, with Fantastic Four in development. The script is once again being written by Chris McKenna and Eric Summers, who previously worked on another superhero movie where worlds collide.
Take a look at the new guy.
Guess they'll just let anybody in here.
Number 8. How the last movie ended. The Infinity Saga commenced with Tony Stark telling the world,
I am Iron Man.
So it only makes sense that the saga would end with the world learning that Peter Parker is Spider-Man, albeit not under the circumstances he would have preferred. Set up for the London drone attack and Mysterio's demise, Spider-Man likely won't have such a chummy relationship with the authorities in No Way Home.
Listen, I did not kill Mysterio. The drones did.
The drones that are yours.
J.K. Simmons' return as J. Jonah Jameson also cleverly foreshadows that Spidey is about to become part of an even bigger universe.
You become part of a bigger universe. You just don't know it yet.
Where can the franchise go from here, though? Will Peter clear his name and adapt to being a public figure, seek refuge in another universe, or pull a one more day? Number 7. Loki sets it up. The first season of Loki concluded with the multiverse being unleashed, paving the way for the MCU to cross paths with an endless string of alternate timelines.
No turning back now.
While Marvel has kept the plot for No Way Home under wraps, the events of Loki will surely tie into Spider-Man's third solo adventure. It's widely believed that the multiverse will play a key role, essentially giving us a live-action Spider-Verse.
You're like me.
Just as Loki encountered a variety of variants, Holland's Peter may soon realize that there's more than one Spidey out there. What would a spider-alligator look like, though?
Why the hell is there an alligator in here?
He's a Loki.
Number 6. Doctor Strange in the Spider-Verse of Sadness. Another indicator that the multiverse will factor into No Way Home, Benedict Cumberbatch is reprising his role as Dr. Stephen Strange.
Sorry to bother you, sir.
Please, we saved half the universe together. I think we're beyond you calling me sir.
Okay, Stephen.
That feels weird, but I'll allow it.
Since the Sorcerer Supreme's next film is entitled Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness, it's safe to say that both films will touch upon universes colliding. Multiverse of Madness sets itself after Avengers Endgame, WandaVision, and Loki Season 1.
The entire world is about to forget that Peter Parker is Spider-Man.
Wait, everyone?
While MCU movies are not always released in chronological order, No Way Home will most likely be a prelude to Multiverse of Madness. The question is whether Strange's memory spell will have long-term effects on Peter and the rest of the multiverse.
Multiverse is a concept about which we know frighteningly little.
Number 5. Jamie Foxx's Electro. We can't help but feel bad for the Amazing Spider-Man movies. The pieces were there to build something memorable, but in typical Sony fashion, they tried juggling too many elements at once.
You want to know how powerful I am? Yeah? Well, so do I.
Jamie Foxx's Electro is just one of the many characters who got shortchanged, but the MCU may do the villain justice. In October 2020, news broke that Fox would reprise his role in No Way Home, one of the first major signs that the multiverse would factor into the film. Electro won't be blue this time around, meaning we could see something closer to his green and yellow comic counterpart. This begs the question, is Fox playing the same exact Max Dillon from The Amazing Spider-Man 2, or another Electro from another timeline?
Costume gives it away, huh? Look, this looks pretty important, Max.
How do you know my name?
It's written on your badge.
I'm a nobody.
Hey, you're not a nobody. You're somebody.
Number 4. Alfred Molina's Doc Ock. 2 months after the Jamie Foxx announcement, word got out that Alfred Molina was set to return as Otto Octavius, also known as Dr. Octopus.
Rosie, our new friend thinks I'm gonna blow up the city.
The following April, Molina confirmed what we already knew while also dropping a few more details. Molina's Doc Ock seemingly met his end in Spider-Man 2. So, when Molina asked John Watts how they would bring the character back, the director reportedly responded, quote, "In this universe, no one really dies."
Hello, Peter.
In addition to a digitally de-aged Molina, the first teaser suggests we could see Green Goblin, Sandman, and the Lizard as well. So that's 5 potential villains, although we think there's room for a 6th. Number 3, Charlie Cox's Daredevil might appear. Of all the Marvel Netflix shows that got canceled, Daredevil hurt the most. When one door closes, though, sometimes a window opens.
Miss Page, my name is Matt Murdock. This is my associate, Foggy Nelson.
More than 2 years have passed since Daredevil ended, meaning Marvel can take control of the character. Daredevil Season 4 may be a pipe dream, but actor Charlie Cox reportedly shot scenes for No Way Home. This is still only a rumor, as Cox denied his involvement.
I don't disagree with anything you're saying.
Even if Cox is keeping a secret and Matt Murdock is in the film, it might not be the same one from the series. A photo also surfaced supposedly featuring Kirsten Dunst and Deborah Ann Woll doing reshoots.
It wasn't me. Please. Please, you have to believe me.
However, Woll responded, quote, "That's not me," meaning Karen Page may not be in the film after all. We'll see. Number 2, Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield aren't confirmed. Yet. When Fox and Molina were officially cast, we all knew what that meant. 3 generations of Spider-Man could all appear in the same movie.
I'm sorry, you're saying there's a multiverse?
While the internet is already piling up with fan art and photoshopped images of the trio, Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield aren't a done deal just yet.
I want Spider-Man!
There have been varying reports about Maguire and Garfield appearing in the film. Holland denied that his predecessors were involved. Maguire has been mostly quiet on the matter, while Garfield shot the rumors down.
I feel like I'm in a game of werewolf, and I'm just saying I'm not the werewolf. I am not the werewolf. I promise you guys, I am not the werewolf.
Emma Stone also claimed that she wasn't reprising her role as Gwen Stacy. Regardless, many insiders seem convinced that the actors know more than they're telling us. As Garfield noted, quote, "Never say never." Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1, Spider-Man's future in the MCU. The deal that Disney and Sony worked out in September 2019 permits Marvel to use Spider-Man in a third standalone movie, i.e. No Way Home, and another film set in the MCU.
Underoos!
In February 2021, though, Holland claimed that his contract ended with No Way Home. Zendaya also isn't sure if they're doing another Spider-Man after the third one.
Oh, okay. Well, that was a real roller coaster.
While the details remain iffy, we should see Spidey in at least one more MCU movie after No Way Home. But he may be part of a larger ensemble like in Civil War, Infinity War, and Endgame. How much longer will Holland play the web-slinger, though? Only time will tell, although Holland has stated, quote, if they want him back, he'll be there in a heartbeat. Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from WatchMojo, and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.